days I've had a lot of coaching. And I really think it's from people who really haven't given any speeches or whatever. And the one thing they kept saying over and over, just look out at the audience and pretend everybody's in their underwear. Now, Father, I don't think that's very appropriate. So I'm going to bypass that part and just go right to it. First of all, we'd like to thank Father Keith, Father Luke, Deacon Don, Robin and Ray, the Freeze Funeral Home, the support staff of the church, and many people who brought food, and just everybody. Everybody's been so great to our family, and thank you. Mom was born 1 mile north of the Boneyard Church, the Immaculate Conception, to Leroy and Anna Catherine Miller on October 24, 1928. Growing up on the farm, Mom had the usual jobs a kid would have there. She gathered eggs from the hen house, she did the feeding of the pets, and as she grew older, helping Grandpa with the milking chores. But there's no doubt she learned from her mother the art of being a great cook. You can picture this at our house down the street. Dad sitting there at the kitchen table as Mom presents him 3 meals a day, and she loved doing it for him every day. Our friends will tell you, if you had a chance to eat lunch or supper with the Cains, it's a memory you'll never forget. Well, Mom went to school in a one-room schoolhouse on the other side of the section they lived on. And you know those stories about having to walk 5 miles through snowdrifts to school and everything else? They must have not had a very good math teacher, because the most it could be is 2 miles. But most of those 8 years, Mom was the only kid in her class. And after graduating from there, she went to high school at Villa Grove. And you know, it really had to be a culture shock, because she went from like 12 kids in her country school to 120 kids there. So, yeah, I'm sure that was quite a time for her. Our mother lost her mother to an aneurysm in 1946, the same year she graduated from high school. After graduating from high school, she enrolled in an Illinois Commercial College, and soon thereafter took a job with Hazen and Franks in Filing. But now during those years of finishing high school and college, Mom found the love of her life. Dad and Mom were married on June 18, 1947. So somewhere, Father, we're going to go to that relic again. Somewhere around 1.5 years after they were married, Mom was told by a doctor that they probably wouldn't be able to have kids. My mom and dad challenged that statement from the doctor and used prayers to God in trying to find a solution to their problem. Father Monahan, our parish priest here at St. Thomas and a great friend of the family, knowing of Mom and Dad's concerns, acquired for them a relic of the painted saint for fertility. Well, we know how that story turned out. Soon their first child was on its way, the perfect child of their dreams. Yes, there was the firstborn. He had 6 toes on his left foot. He had 5 on the other. He stuttered till the age of 7, was a chronic bedwetter, and started smoking at the age of 10. That's a perfect child in my eyes. A year or so after my birth, they shook the dust off the relic and gave it another whirl. Now, I have to admit, after each of the births that followed, Mom and Dad thought they had this all worked out. Pat, Bob, and Dick seemed to them close to the perfect additions they were looking for as they grew their family. But you know, when you're on a first-name basis with the birthing crew at Mercy Hospital, and you start exchanging Christmas cards every year, they thought maybe we need to give this a break for a while. So once again, the relic goes back in storage. But after a year or so, guess what comes out of the back of Dad's sock drawer? The power relic once more sees daylight. Well, then along comes Mary. After Mary comes the rest of the family, Paul, Kathy, Chris, and Dan. And by that time, Mom and Dad figured each of their children are just perfect, each in their own way. Well, needless to say, Mom and Dad were believers in us kids receiving a great Catholic education at St. Thomas. Then they were so proud when their grandchildren started going there, to be followed now by their great-grandchildren. They would both be so proud to see the progress taking place across the street. They never would have left their front porch. I know this is Mom's eulogy, but before Dad died, they were always one. I do believe when Dad passed, a little piece of Mom went with him. To the staff of Clark Lindsay, we thank you for treating our Mom as you would be taking care of your own. We will always be thankful for the love you showed her for the last 2 years. It's kind of ironic that today, Thursday, is always Sing-Along Thursday at Clark Lindsay, my mom's favorite day there. And the last song that she sang was, "So Long It's Been Good to Know You." In the last 7 years since Dad's passing, we as a family have pulled together. To Pat, Mary, Kathy, and Chris, please know that Dick, Paul, Dan, and I are thankful for your countless trips to visit Mom and spiffing her up for the day. You all made our visits very easy, and I'm very proud that as a family we were there for her all the way to the end. I know in our church to be canonized as a saint, you have to have 2 or 3 miracles recognized by the Pope. But in our mind, we've been living with the saint the past few years, and we thank her for the example she showed on how to live, love, and service Christ. Thank you.